Hey everyone, it's Brian with GreyWolf Towers again. I just thought I'd share the newest video here. So this little package here is the main reason for this new video. Gotta admit, a little tiny package like this, it's kind of funny. So this package was shipped from China, paid 11, 12 bucks, something like that, including shipping. You ready for it? Ta-da! Now you may ask yourselves, what is that? Well, inside this plastic wrap, inside the bubble wrap, we have, I don't know if you all can read from there, but it's a Zotac fan. Now this fan, this little guy here, should be the replacement fan for this graphics card. So now you might ask yourselves, what graphics card is that uses a single fan? Well, it's not a 1030 obviously, because it's too big and bulky for that. It's a 2-slot card. All the 1030s that I'm aware of are single slots. It's not a 1050 or even a 1050 Ti. This is the 3GB GTX 1060 from Zotac. It's their mini card. And so I got this actually at a really great deal. These things still sell for close to 200 bucks new, if you can find them new. Used, they still generally are around the $100 mark. I paid $85 for this because there is a fan blade missing. And so because of that missing fan blade, I got it for $85 locally. The guy was really good. Now this is an X-mining card. The guy admitted that to me. And so I do know that it has been mined on, which makes me a little bit weary of it, but I did put it into a computer, tested it out, it runs good. And so I'm not terribly worried about the functionality. I just don't know if it's gonna last for years and years like normal. I'm going to take this card here. I'm gonna dismantle the cooler and heatsink. I'm going to swap out the fan itself and put that into this one here and run this card and compare it to with a broken blade as to whether or not it improves performance. But now also in that same thing, I'm going to clean the heatsink, and I'm also going to reapply new thermal paste, so there may be a little variance just because of that itself. As far as whether it's ever had cleaned and new thermal paste put in, I don't know, because there is no warranty sticker over any of the screws. So my assumption is going to be that it probably has been cleaned because it does look fairly clean. So my guess would be that the previous owner did take it out, take it apart, clean it, and put new thermal paste in. But I'm going to go ahead and do that myself, as well as switching out the fan blade, which from what I've discovered so far, which is very limited because I'm not scientific myself, so far it looks like that's the main problem with mining cards, is that typically you have a problem with the fans. And so hopefully swapping out the thermal paste for good thermal paste and swapping out the fan for a new fan, we will be able to breathe new life into this, maybe bump up another 1 or 2 frames per second, keep it a little bit cooler maybe, and then on top of that we'll hopefully prolong the life of this card to at least a year or 2, which is the minimum that I see us needing this before I can upgrade my kids again. But this right here will be one of the first videos that I've ever done starring Zotac. So I wanted to give a shout out to Zotac. They did not provide anything at any kind of discount, free or anything. I just thought I'd mention that they do very good products. I'm happy enough to use their products when it's cheap enough. The Zotac's better price, I'll take it. I've used their 1070s, I've used their 1060s now. I've used their old 560s from GTX 560s. I mean, they're just as good as any other brand. I have no problem recommending them. So if you're looking for a good card, keep an eye out for these guys. They're going pretty cheap nowadays. Like I said, 85 bucks locally, plus 10 to 12 bucks for a fan from China. Took 3 to 4 weeks for it to arrive, maybe 2 weeks, something like that. So not super quick or anything, but it arrived in good shape. And it's going to breathe new life into this, hopefully keep it going for a while. And so that's the end of this video, everyone. There will be another video though where I will film dismantling this card, putting in the new fan, putting in the thermal paste, putting it back together again, and then I will do one more video where I share the results. I probably won't do anything other than maybe a couple of pictures and just provide the data. But I will let you know how it performed versus the old card that was in the computer, which was an RX 570 4GB, where it had the broken fan. I'll put those stats in there, and then I'll put the stats of it with the new replacement fan as well. Aside from that, this part of the video is done. I will, however, say one thing. Zotac, I have a recommendation for you. These are available cheaply from outside of the United States, and we can order them to be shipped into the US. There's no real reason why you guys cannot let customers buy these inside the US with US shipping. I mean, granted, I can understand the price going from $10 or $11 up to $12, $13, $14 because American shipping prices suck. Yes, USPS, your prices stink. So do yours, UPS and FedEx. But still, you can ship it in a teeny tiny box for $4 in the US. It obviously doesn't cost you $10 to make it. So $14, we get it shipped in America. We get it from an American warehouse. Do keep an eye out, everyone, for the next video. It will be starring this little Zotac card. Again, it's the 3 GB GTX 1060 Mini from Zotac. So I hope that you all enjoyed this video. Again, if you did, hit the like button down below. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already so you can get new updates on our videos as they come out. And as always, feel free to leave a comment down below. Anyway, thank you everyone for watching. Have a great day. Bye for now.